You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you...
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So the last place I left you guys when it comes to the Hutch, we cleaned it with the TSP, and now the next step is to use this liquid sander. It does say, like, this is definitely some like high quality chemicals, because it does say if you have sensitive skin to wear chemical resistant gloves. Now, I don't have sensitive skin. However, I do plan on wearing gloves because you just never know. And then the other thing that I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do is, because this is a liquid sander and I'm going to be rubbing, you know, this is a liquid sander that I'm going to be using on the Hutch. I don't quite know if that will also affect, you know, the flooring, because I do need to get a little bit low when it comes to the Hutch. So I'm going to try and put this tarp. I'm going to try and put this tarp up or down on the floor. I'm just going to try and lift it. I might just do each side a little bit, the best I can, so I can at least get that going. I think that is really about it. I would prefer to do it probably when Riley's not really at home, because she's been itching to help me out when it comes to you know, making this our own. But I told her she can help me with the paint. But this is the last step that we have to do. Then we have to prime, paint, and then we're basically finished after we put all of the hardware on. So I did want to update you guys on that. That's what we're going to try and start tackling today. And also another update, my stove and oven are still not working. The technician is supposed to come out tomorrow, and it sounds like I might be getting a new kind of like stove and oven, which is then going to take another couple weeks. So I did already take some chicken out of the freezer. So what I'm gonna do, I found like a recipe kind of online, and basically throw that in the air fryer so that the chicken doesn't go bad, and at least I have something to eat for the time being and stuff like that. But yes, let's get this tarp underneath here and start, I guess, like, yeah, just start like sanding it. Okay, so this is how everything is looking right now. I did end up going over it a second time with the liquid sandpaper. I ended up putting it in that bowl that you guys see right there, and then I took another piece of my ripped up t-shirt, put that in there, like soaked it in there, and kind of just wiped all of them down a second time. I don't know if I'm going to get to these upper cabinet doors today, because I just want to let these sit out and thoroughly dry, and then hopefully within the next day or two we can get the actual Hutch wiped down and then start priming and painting it. Before we get any further into today's video, I want to say a huge thank you to Bright Cellar for sponsoring today's video. Bright Cellar is a wine subscription service that delivers personalized wine directly to your front door. All you have to do is take a quick 7-question quiz online where they ask you simple questions like what's your favorite chocolate, tea, juice, your go-to alcoholic beverage, because they want to get to know you better so they can personalize your wine to your taste and palate. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle you receive that provides information on tasting notes, how it's made, best ways to store your wine, suggested pairings, and so much more. I am personally a beginner when it comes to wine, so I typically gravitate towards your sweet reds and whites. So with Bright Cellar, I'm really excited to try different wines from all around the world without being like overwhelmed when it comes to all of the different choices at the liquor store. And it's also a really great, fun, and easy way to test out different wines within the comfort of my own home while also learning so much about them. Their packaging is completely recyclable and they have the smallest carbon footprint in the industry. They have a concierge team that can answer any questions you have about your subscription or even the wine itself. All right, so let's open the box to see what wines I got. And I think Bright Cellar is perfect, especially around the holiday season, because we're all with our friends and family, and it's a great way to test out different wines and pairings and like really make the entire like holiday season an experience. So this is perfect. So I ended up getting 6 bottles of wine, and here are all of the education cards with all of the information on the back. So this is really, really great. I'm not quite sure which one I want to try, but this palette knife rosé has some raspberries, strawberries, tangerines, citrus blossom. So this sounds like really, really good. I'm definitely like a fruitier kind of girl. Bright Cellar is offering my subscribers a limited time 50% off your first 6-bottle box. Make sure to click the link down in the description bar and place your order today. And a huge thank you to Bright Cellar for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so because my stove is still not working, I'm gonna try and whip something together. I have some potatoes that I've had for a little while. I feel like they're on the verge of going bad, so I'm gonna try and do like roasted potatoes in the air fryer. And then I also took out a bag of chicken that needs to be cooked, so I will cook that in the air fryer as well. But I definitely want to cook the potatoes first, just because of, you know, like salmonella and all of that kind of stuff. So
So the next day somebody did come out and they were able to fix the stovetop. So I am able to cook on there. However, the oven is still not working. So the guy said that somebody's supposed to come out, I think in a couple days, and see if they can fix it. So we're kind of still in limbo, but honestly, I don't use the oven that often. So as long as I have a stove, I am a happy camper. while the potatoes were cooking in the air fryer, I decided to start cutting up my chicken, and Riley decided that she wanted to help me in the kitchen. And these days I am definitely saying yes to her anytime she wants to be in the kitchen with me, because this is how she learns, and I want her to also interact with different foods that she doesn't typically eat. So then hopefully the goal is that she will try it. So she was like, oh my god, the chicken looks slimy and all this other stuff, but she wanted to help me cut it up, season it, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's also a great bonding experience for the two of us as well.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
We seasoned all of the chicken, and then I'm going to put that in the refrigerator to marinate for about 15-20 minutes while I get a little bit of cleaning done.
You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together?
Finishing up in the kitchen, the last thing I need to do is to cook the chicken. So I'm going to spray down the air fryer a bit so it doesn't like stick to the bottom of the pan, and then I'm just going to add that in there. I did have to do 2 different batches because I didn't want the chicken to be like overlapping on each other and all of that kind of stuff. And honestly, I was just winging it. I figured 400 degrees for 10 minutes. I did end up putting it on for another 10 minutes, I believe, but I did shake it in between before I put it back on. Now heading over to the living room. This place was a bit of a mess. Riley had her friend over. They were playing in her room, so I was trying to clean up while they were playing so that when it was time for her to go back home, it was less work for me to do when it's later on in the night.
Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together?
The chicken turned out so good. I will definitely make this again. So I just paired it with the potatoes and a bag of steamable vegetables. Once I was done eating, I wanted to clean up the kitchen so that I could start a fresh day with a nice clean kitchen. So I'm wiping down the stovetop. I'm gonna wipe down the counters, put any last dishes in the dishwasher, and get that running for the night.
We just get a place together. What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all of.
Okay, so these are the mini houses that we painted, and then these are the extra houses that we have. Originally, I think we were thinking about putting them up here, but it's just kind of like too cluttered. It's like blocking the clock, all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting them on the white cabinets. I think that might be a lot better.
I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy. I'm tired of waiting, waiting, waiting,
How cozy is this like winter scenery wallpaper that I found on YouTube? There are so many online that you can choose from, and it just definitely gave me the Christmas winter vibes.
crazy. I'm tired of waiting, 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 waiting.
Alright, so Riley is finally asleep. I finished cleaning, getting all of that kind of stuff, and now it's time to get myself ready for bed. I don't typically like to sit down and relax until I, wash my face, do all of that kind of like nighttime stuff. So figured I would show you guys my nighttime skincare routine. I've been using the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. This is probably my 3rd bottle or so. I really like it. Super affordable. This is for normal to oily skin. So that's me right there. But they have so many different kinds. But if you guys are looking for a good quality product that is super affordable, I highly recommend CeraVe. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. It is what it is. Let me get a face towel. Okay, so the first thing I like to do, anytime I wear makeup, I wash my face 2 times. So I picked up these makeup eraser, these like mini makeup erasers from Sephora, Ulta. I think it came in like a 6-pack or something like that. I will try and find that and link it below for you guys. But the first thing I like to do, I already washed my hands. I will put some of the cleanser in my hand. Go in basically like I'm washing my face, but this is just to take the makeup off. Wet this and scrub my face.
It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
Once I have this completely like my fresh, clean face, I will go back in and now wash my face regularly. See, so you guys can already see there's still a little bit of makeup on. So like anytime I wear makeup, I always like to wash my face 2 times. I honestly feel as if my skin gets better the more makeup I wear, because I guess I really am making it a point to like thoroughly clean my face. Next I'm gonna go in with the Ulla Hendrix Dark Spot Toner. I've purchased this a couple times. I think it's good. Honestly, I'm not like... Okay. Honestly, I don't make a big deal about a toner. It's not that serious.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you try.
So I've also been trying to use all of the products that I already have before purchasing anything new. So I bought the It Bye Dark Spot serum a while back during one of the Sephora VIB sales. So I don't necessarily see that big of a difference, but you can put it on morning and night.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
The last step, because my skincare is very, very easy. The CeraVe or moisturizing cream, y'all, like, this is the holy grail. I've had this 16-ounce tub for God knows how long. I'm like almost done, if you guys can see. I'm like literally scraping the bottom, but like this has lasted me so long. I like the fact that it is very like thick and moisturizing. I do have combination to oily skin, but in the winter time my skin gets very, very dry, and honestly I don't see much of a difference when I use that. And then I just got this Tree Hut lip butter, just trying to make sure keep my lips moisturized, you know. That's it. Bad lighting, but I've been able to clear up a lot of my like dark spots. I still have like a few here and a couple here, but it was like so much worse. If I can find like an old picture, I will let you guys know, but I like was struggling, literally struggling. So next thing, I'm just gonna take a shower. Clearly you guys aren't coming with me for that, and then we're just gonna like hang out a little bit, unwind, have a glass of wine, and relax.
I don't have to party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and it's all
Y'all, so this week literally drained me. It was minimum session day at Riley's school, which meant that they got out early every single day. So trying to like balance like work and also having that quality mommy daughter time was definitely a struggle for me. So like being able to just sit down in the quiet, relax, put on a nice show, have a glass of wine was like literally perfect and just what I needed. So I decided to go with the Palette Knife Rosé. It was the one that I was really drawn to. I thought it was going to be a lot sweeter than what it was, but it was still really nice, and I definitely enjoyed the bottle. I'm excited to try all of the other ones as well, and that's why Bright Cellar is so great. So make sure to place your order today to get 50% off your first 6-bottle box using my code linked down below.
giving up on my dream. I'm not into drinking, that's just wasting time. I'd rather be spending it on working out. Some say I'm too uptight.
All right guys, so I have another work trip and I'm trying to figure out what to pack. I'm actually going to New York. It's super cold out these days, and I'm going for about like 2 or 3 days. However, I'm only really going to need like work appropriate, I guess, outfits for like 2 of those days. So I'm like trying to like throw something together that might look nice, so I figured we should try them on together. I have some like go-to boots that I used to wear like back in the day when I, you know, actually like went into the office and did all those type of things, but it's been so long since I've like worn any of this stuff. So the goal is to at least have like maybe like 3 outfits to choose from, because I feel like I always like second guess myself when it comes to like work trips and like all the other stuff. But let me show you guys at least what I picked out, and I do have like a 4th outfit as like a backup just in case. So this is everything that I picked out. I don't know how it's going to look on, so let's do all that. I do also have a pair of these shoes, and then I have like 2 booties. I also just went to Forever 21 to pick up some stockings because I don't know what happened to my old ones. So I'm trying to go with like more like skirts, dresses. They're easy, you can just throw them on. Okay, so this is outfit number 1. I feel like you can't really see like underneath here, like you can't really see like the skirt or like the top or anything like that, but I feel as if I should probably just try and wear this as an actual like dress. So I think I'm gonna give this a try. These are the stockings that I got from Forever 21. I picked up like a sheer one, as well as like one of those really like dark thick ones. And then these are the boots. These are like still very comfortable. I could do a lot of walking around, but I think I might like switch this out and wear this as a separate outfit and maybe put like a blazer over this and then wear this as like a dress. Let's see. Okay, so I tried putting maybe this blazer with it, just because like it has the matching like buttons and all of that kind of stuff, but it was definitely a no. So I think for this outfit, it's just gonna have to be like a plain black, like all black, slimming, looks good, all of that kind of stuff. I will add some gold jewelry, details, all of that kind of stuff, but like as long as I have like the main pieces down, I think that is the most important. So this is the vest without any like as a dress. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I feel as if like something is missing, whether it needs to be like cinched. I think it needs to be cinched in a little bit more. I think that's really the biggest difference, because I feel like I just look like a rectangle, you know what I'm saying? But I feel as if I can get it like cinched in, definitely a lot better. So I think this is a no. This is the next outfit. I think it's really cute, just giving me like navy blue. So I have this like dress. I feel like I got it from like maybe Shein like years ago, and then I paired it with this blue velvet jacket or blazer from Zara, just keeping the stockings and the boots on. Like I think this is kind of cute. Like what do you guys think? I don't know, I really do need your opinion like right now, but I think it's kind of cute. I still will probably have other options just depending on how other people are dressing, but I think that this is like perfect, to be honest. Like it's cute, adds a little bit of color, print, all of that kind of stuff. And then the business side with the blazer. It's not too short, past my fingertips and all of that kind of stuff. So I think this is definitely a winner. With the other one, I'm wearing the same shoes, trying to keep it very, very easy. Okay, so the next outfit I have, I think this is like pretty fun. I've worn this to conferences in the past. So I have this skirt from Forever 21, like guys, like years ago. A lot of this stuff is like stuff I purchased years ago. Same black top that I wore with the black skirt. So at least I'm kind of like repurposing things, and then same stockings. And then I decided to pair it with these flats with a nice little like gold detail on them. So I think this is definitely like a safe option. I think it looks cute. So this is the last outfit, and honestly, it is not giving at all. I'm not a huge fan. Like, yeah, this, like, if I were to bring this, this would definitely be like the absolute like last resort. I'm not sure if I like paired it with a different top, if that would be, I don't know. I just don't like it at all. I just think it's like blah, especially compared to the other ones, which I think are like a lot cuter. Okay, so I think it was just really the top. So I paired it with this like cream top, and then just the black flats, because honestly, I don't have any other flats to go with. I used to have some boots, but I don't know what happened to those. I must have like given them away. I don't really know, but I think this is still going to be like probably the wow. I still think that this is going to be the last resort, but this is so much better than with the sweater. I wonder if that like blue blazer would look nice too, or if that's just like too much blue. Let me see. Okay, yes, definitely with the blazer. So now we have two tops, the black top where I can wear with two different outfits, and we also have the jacket which could also be worn with two different outfits. So I'm feeling a lot better. This is definitely a huge contender, no longer on the, you know, last, I don't even know what I'm saying, but no longer like a trashy or worst outfit, this is definitely something that could do. So I think it's super cute. It kind of just looks like a suit, you know what I mean? The blue does have some nice like white polka dots in there, so that's nice to kind of like break it up a little bit. And then I think because it's a dark navy blue, it really doesn't matter about the black shoes, unless I do have like snakeskin. Let's see. Okay, so how do we feel about the snakeskin shoes compared to the black ones? I do kind of like it. It brightens it up a little bit. It pulls the white from the top. So I think I'm just going to pack them and see how I feel when I get there. But yeah, now I need to like pack and actually put everything in my suitcase. Thankfully, the good thing is that I am taking the train into the city, so I don't have to worry about like, you know, taking a carry-on and all of that kind of stuff. And then I'm also able to like leave a lot earlier when it comes time to go back home. But I'm gonna pack these 4 outfits and then also just a pair of jeans, and then maybe I'll put that sweater top with it, so for on Sunday when we go to dinner.